Everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our level 58 blacksmithing quest. I have a cat on my desk right next to the microphone just purring up a storm, so if you can hear him, enjoy the kitty purrs. Minion for today is Ryunosuke. Hello there, Ryunosuke. And Fremundane, what do you got for us? Fremundane seems a bit more driven than normal. Ah, just the blacksmith I needed. As you know, Milady's turn in the final round of the tourney draws near. It is my wish that she wield her birthright, integrity, the sword of House Gervais. The blade has graced the hands of her forebears in countless battles. Now, well, suffice it to say, it requires a most thorough restoration. I have made inquiries with Master Brithale. He may be able to help, but he also made mention of needing to see the sword in person. Would you be so good as to take it to your guild master? Alright, sounds good. Let's do a restoration project. Let's go track down Brithale. Highly doubt he's left the guild. If he has, he's probably in the Drowning Wench, to be honest. But it looks like he's gonna be in his normal spot. There you are. Hello, Brithale. Satora, I was just wondering when my favorite lass would show up. Did you bring integrity or whatever House Gervais was calling it? Yeah, I got it right here. A family treasure of House Gervais. This bejeweled sword has been passed down from father to son for countless generations. Numerous nicks and scratches suggest it has not been treated with care. This was a fine blade once, but now it'd be easier to make it into a butter knife than a sword. What's their reason for wanting it fixed? It's an ancestral heirloom, and they want her to wield it in the tourney. Million hell, Sator, they want it for the grand tourney. And you're not making a single gil from this. By the 12, what'd I get you into? Still, it might pay off in the end. Heroes climb to fame on the backs of Smitties, but the opposite's true too. You'll be famous if some champion is wielding one of your blades. And this Laurie sounds like she's got the right stuff. Drew a heart, cares for the people, resolved to be a leader, and so on. Of course, she'll want for a little tempering, but stick together and you'll both reach new heights. Matter of fact, I think there ain't no better opportunity for you as a smitty. Anyway, the sword is damaged beyond what I can repair. But have you ever heard of a bloke named Geralt? Oh god. A weaponsmith living out in Hearsmill? Well, word is he's second only to the builder when it comes to restoring arms. If there's any in the realm who can fix the sword, 'tis he. Oh, he's gonna be so happy to see us. Absolutely ecstatic. I'll meet you at Geralt. There you are, Geralt. How's it been going since we last left you here? What? What nuisance have you come to drop on me, Anvil? A sword that needs repairing. That sodden hunger rust? I ain't touching nothing that ain't kettle shaped for the next moon at this rate with all the orders I got. Drake, deal with this. Please, madam, forgive my master. Is there anything I might help you with? Yeah, we need to get this sword repaired for our grand tourney. I'm afraid that even with my experience, I do not know how to restore this. But there is a chance my master might, if he'd calm down enough to listen. Anyway, I think we might yet enlist his aid, but it might require some elbow grease on your part. Moneylenders recently took my master's favorite titanium lump hammer. If you were to make him a new one just as fine, it might improve his disposition. At the very least, he might stop throwing half-finished kettles at me. Still drowning in debt, then. Alright then, let's make you a titanium lump hammer. And the raw materials we need for this are, oh god, 8 cloud mica, 10 titanium ore, 2 iron ore, 2 grenade ash, 5 dark chestnut logs, 2 Abelathian spring water, 2 Abelathian mistletoe, 4 mithrite ore, 5 mithrite sand, 1 mithrite ore, 3 wyvern wings, 2 Armin wings, 2 Dummel saliva, 29 fire crystals, 4 earth crystals, 9 wind crystals, 9 water crystals, and we'll go over the specific locations when we go through the crafting log. Okay, let's get crafting. And not screw up using which macro I use this time. And we're going to want to make 2 of these, of course. One for him, one for us. I'll make the second one right after this so we don't lose track of it. Actually, no, I can remember to do it right before we start the bulk of the crafting log. Alright, there we go. Got a gift for you, Geralt. Have you made a replacement titanium lump hammer, madam? I have. Got it right here, high quality. My, you clearly made this hammer with a smith in mind. It seems perfectly suited to delicate work. My master will fashion some fine kettles with this. Thank you for your efforts. I believe that with this, Geralt will be more willing to hear out your request. Alright, Geralt, please help us. I heard what you did for me. So come on, show me the sword now. I ain't got all bloody day. Okay, he was listening then, good. If I am mistaken, and I rarely am, this is an adamantite blade. Pure, too. Whatever smelling techniques the ancients used got it purer than most modern smithies could. And you're asking if it can be made battle-ready again? I'm afraid it ain't possible, lass. Can't be done with that sword, and that's that. But don't you toss it just yet. The hilt's special, a reliquary. Means there's a saint's bone or something inside. Reckon this sword is a treasure because of that. So what happens if I forge an adamantite winglet in the exact shape and size as the original and enshrine the saint's remains in that? Ah, that's what you'll have to do to remake this integrity. Okay, we have a plan then. Transfer the most important parts of the sword to a new sword. Should work just as well. Though we're going to, of course, want to confirm that this is okay to do. It's not our treasure. Fremundane, so we have a plan. It's not ideal, but it will work. Have you found a means to repair integrity, Mistress Lancy? We're gonna have to remake it. Repairs are out of the question then. I believe the bone in the hilt is Saint Phineas. It was rumored that House Gervain owned such a reliquary. Well, if the soul of the original can be passed to a new blade, then the sword must be remade. I dare say milady's ancestors would find no fault in us for doing so. My mistress can use St. Phineas' spirit in the final bout of the tourney. Come, Mistress Lancy, let us forge her birthright anew. And we will have to do that next time we come around to assist you. Alright, ooh, we hit blacksmith level 80. This is ridiculous. Alright then, let's get working on our crafting log. We'll start off by making a new titanium lump hammer, one for ourselves. And let's start going over the ingredients we need for everything from level 57 to 58. Okay, looking at my teamcraft, we are going to need 30 wind shards, 2 lightning shards, 6 water shards, 597 fire crystals, 211 wind crystals, 140 earth crystals, 9 lightning crystals, and 88 water crystals. From timed gathering, we're going to go mining in Eastern Thanalin to get 7 gold ore. In Kurth's Central Highlands, we can mine up 29 dark steel ore. In the Sea of Clouds, we can use botany to retrieve 16 Abelathian mistletoe. I believe we may need flight in the Sea of Clouds to reach this. So I went ahead and got this, I think, off the market board. Or from Retainer Ventures. One of the two, at least. Next up, from an area we have not been to yet, we can mine up 100 adamantite ore. I got some of it from Retainer Ventures, and the rest off the market board. From the Kurth's Western Highlands, we can use botany to retrieve 1 Kurth's tea leaf. From our regular gathering in the South Shroud, we can mine up 5 silver ore, and use botany to get 2 oak logs and 4 flax. In Upper Lenosha, we can mine up 20 electrum ore and 6 brimstone. In Western Thanalin, we can mine up 40 iron ore. In Eastern Thanalin, we can mine up 6 saltpeter. In Southern Thanalin, we can mine up 7 mithril ore. In Northern Thanalan, we can mine up 40 grenade ash and 1 basilisk egg. In the Ravanian Forelands, it will take you a little while to mine up 200 titanium ore, as well as 3 raw agates. And we can use botany in the same area to get 3 stalks of Rami, 69 dark chestnut logs, and 1 dark chestnut branch. In the Ravanian Hinterlands, we can mine up 3 worm obsidian and 20 hard silver ore. In the Churning Mist, we can mine up 25 hard silver sand and 115 cloud mica. In the Sea of Clouds, we can mine up 16 Abelathian spring water and use botany to get 20 birch logs and mine up 35 Aurum Reaches sand. In the Curse's Western Highlands, we can mine up 35 mithrite sand, 28 mithrite ore, and 3 dragon obsidian. Next up, gathering from enemies in the field. In Northern Thanalan, we can fight Ahriman to get 24 Ahriman wings. Next up, in the Ravanian Forelands, we can fight Wyverns to get 36 Wyvern wings. And up by the, oh god, what's it called? The Iron Feast? Very, very northeast corner. You need to go across the mountaintops to reach it. We can fight dragons to get 18 dragon skin and 1 dragon fang. In the Sea of Clouds, we can fight Dalmals to get 24 Dalmal saliva. In the Curthus Western Highlands, up by the shores of the lake at the northwest end, we can fight Archaeornis to get 3 Archaeornis skin. And in the Churning Mist, just east of Zenith, we can fight Amphipteers to get 9 Amphipteer skins. Alright, that should be it for gathering, so moving on to the pre-crafts. As a carpenter at level 54, we can craft 12 dark chestnut lumber. At level 58, we can craft 4 birch lumber. As a blacksmith or armorer at level 50, we can craft 3 dark steel nuggets. At level 51, we can craft 7 mithrite nuggets. At level 52, we can craft 7 mithrite ingots. At level 54, we can craft 40 titanium nuggets and 9 titanium rivets. At level 56, we can craft 28 titanium ingots. At level 58, we can craft 20 adamantite nuggets. At level 58 as well, we can craft 1 adamantite rivet. As a goldsmith at level 40, we can craft 1 basilisk whetstone. At level 42, we can craft 5 electrum ingots. At level 51, we can craft 1 agate. At level 54, we can craft 5 hard silver nuggets. At level 56, we can craft 1 cloud mica whetstone, as well as 5 hard silver ingots. At level 58, we can craft 7 Aurum Reaches nuggets. As a leather worker at level 51, we can craft 1 Archaeornis leather. At level 56, we can craft 6 dragon leather. At level 58, we can craft 3 Amphipteer leather. As a weaver at level 32, we can craft 1 linen yarn. At level 54, we can make 1 craft of Rami thread for 2 total. At level 54, we can craft 1 Rami cloth. As an alchemist at level 32, we can craft 2 black fire sand. As an alchemist at level 55, we can craft 12 wing glue. And at level 56, we can craft 8 hollowed water for 24 total. And then finally, as a carpenter at level 56, we can craft 11 hollowed chestnut lumber. And as a weaver at level 56, we can craft 11 hollowed Rami cloth. And that is all the pre-crafting to make everything from level 57 to 58, including the collectible we're going to be crafting. So I'll be back after I finish up the bulk of the crafting log so we can work on that collectible. God, our blacksmith is already level 80. It's ridiculous. We're already like 2 whole expansions ahead on leveling. Okay, crafted 1 of everything in the crafting log. Last thing we're crafting for today is our collectible, our rarefied titanium mortar, our level 58 blacksmith collectible. I can probably update my macros soon, honestly. Both of my crafting macros. We're getting higher in levels, we're getting new equipment in, increasing our stats, so we could probably have a more efficient couple of macros to get these done in fewer steps. That would be nice. That would save me some time. I'll do that once we're done with this round of crafting and gathering. Alright, there we go. Rarefied titanium mortar. Let's hand that in. And giving us 54 purple crafter script. I don't think there's really anything we can buy with this, but yeah, there's not much we can buy with it, so we're just gonna end up stockpiling it probably. Though would not be a bad idea to start stocking up on crafters' delineations, to be honest. I'm going to keep stocking up for now. We still got a ways to go before we are even close to capped on our script, so yeah, we're gonna keep building up our script for now, but I've got a few ideas for what to spend it on. Alright then, with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, time for some side questing. What are we gonna do? We're probably gonna go do more quests in the Churning Mists, but there is also a very strong incentive to go do the Ether Current quest in the Sea of Clouds as well. Yeah, there's a very, very good chance I'll go do that, because there's a few crafting materials we've been needing lately that we need Flight in the Sea of Clouds to reach, so I've been needing to buy it off the market board, and I don't like that, so I'll figure it out. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're doing side quests of some form. I will see everyone next time for that.